Remember that title? That corner office, reflecting 1,000 envious glances. The structure defined you. Your worth, a perfectly calibrated algorithm of success. Every promotion, a validation. Every bonus, a whisper. You've made it. This was the pinnacle. The dream job, tirelessly pursued, finally seized. But beneath the polish, a tremor. A whisper in the corporate hum. What does it truly cost to walk away from everything you built? The sacrifice began long before the burnout. Every late night, every missed moment. You traded sleep for spreadsheets, relationships for strategic partnerships. Your identity fused with the corporate logo, a brand ambassador for your own soul. Then, the slow dread, the realization the dream was a gilded cage. Every success felt hollow, every milestone a heavier chain. The energy that once fueled you now devoured you, piece by agonizing piece. Your reflection in the mirror grew distant, a stranger with tired eyes. The constant stress, a low hum that never faded, always on, always performing. The demands escalated, your bandwidth, a rapidly depleting resource. You sacrificed sanity for spreadsheets, joy for quarterly reports. The office became a battlefield, every meeting a skirmish for survival. Your personal life withered, an empty stage behind closed doors. Friends became footnotes, family, fleeting video calls. The price of the dream, your authentic self, slowly erased. One morning, a visceral realization, a cold dread in your gut. This wasn't thriving. This was merely surviving, brilliantly. The choice emerged, stark and terrifying. Stay or jump. The key, dream, had become the nightmare, the gilded cage, a prison. Every cell in your body screamed for escape. A primal, desperate urge. But the fear held you tighter than any handcuff. The fear of the unknown. Who are you without the title, without the prestige, without the validation? The identity you meticulously built, tethered to a system you now despised. The internal battle raged, logic versus raw, desperate instinct. The day came, the words, a tremor on your tongue, I resign. A gut punch of fear. Then, an exhilarating, terrifying lightness. The looks from colleagues, pity, confusion, a hint of awe. You shed the corporate skin. Each step away, a shedding of old self. But the relief was fleeting. The void rushed in, deafening. Your calendar, once a war zone, was now brutally blank. The emails stopped. The calls ceased. The world kept spinning without you. The structure that defined your days, your very worth, simply vanished. Who were you stripped of the uniform, the title, the corporate persona? An identity crisis, a soul-shattering earthquake beneath your feet. The judgment from society, subtle but searing, you threw it all away. The financial hit, a stark reminder of the safety net you willingly severed. The quiet nights, the deafening silence that once felt impossible. You paid for freedom with identity, a trade-off that leaves you raw. The emotional cost, not just money, but years of self-definition, shattered. You mourned the person you were, even as you celebrated the escape. The guts required, to face that naked truth, to choose yourself. No applause, no golden parachute, just you and the open expanse. The terrifying realization, your worth was never external. It was always within, buried under layers of expectation and performance. The true work begins now, building a self, brick by painful brick. From the ashes of your dream, a new, authentic fire ignites. but the scars remain. The echoes of who you were, haunting. The cost of freedom? Losing yourself to find who you truly are. It's not just a job you quit. It's a carefully constructed identity. The loss of the look in people's eyes, the respect, the admiration. That validation was intoxicating. Now a memory, bitter and sweet. The structure that organized your every hour, now a scattered blueprint. The sheer bravery of standing in the unknown, utterly exposed. This is the real cost, the gut-wrenching truth of reinvention. Every day is a conscious act of defining yourself anew. The loneliness of the path less traveled, the burden of genuine choice. No boss to appease, no KPI to chase, just the relentless mirror. The quiet courage of rebuilding from zero, with no guarantees. The weight of pure, unadulterated self-responsibility. Every sunrise, a fresh canvas. Every choice, a brushstroke. The fear of regret is replaced by the fear of staying the same. This isn't just a career change. It's a rebirth, baptized in uncertainty. The ultimate sacrifice, giving up who you thought you were, for the possibility of becoming truly, authentically, irrevocably you. The echoes of lost status, the ghost of your former prestige. The awkward conversations, explaining your choice to skeptical faces. The financial crunch, a constant, gnawing anxiety. The internal questions, relentless. Did I make a mistake? But deep down, a flicker. A defiant spark against the darkness. The clarity forged in fire. The strength born from shattering. You ripped yourself from a comfortable pain for an uncomfortable truth. The world doesn't owe you anything, only you owe yourself. The ultimate freedom is self-ownership, a heavy crown to wear. Every day, confronting the blank slate, what will you create? The courage to unlearn, to strip away the layers of conditioning, to rediscover the raw, unpolished person beneath the corporate sheen. The true dream job is not a title, but a life truly lived. And that, my friend, demands everything and offers everything. The initial hook, the prestigious title, it was a lie, wasn't it? The look in people's eyes. They saw the role, never you. The structure that defined your worth. It was a cage, disguised. The emotional cost is brutal. It's a dismantling of your very being. The sacrifice, profound. Years, relationships, mental peace. The guts, oh, the guts it takes, to choose the precipice over the cage. The moment you realize your identity was borrowed, not built. And the terrifying, exhilarating journey of finding your own true north. This is not a story of failure, but of a brutal, necessary awakening. An awakening to the lies we tell ourselves to maintain comfort. The comfort of the known, even when it's slowly killing you. The courage to dismantle your own world for the faint promise of a better one. The painful truth, sometimes your dream job becomes your deepest betrayal. Betrayal of your spirit, your authenticity, your very essence. The ultimate challenge is not climbing the ladder, but knowing when to step off. And enduring the freefall into the terrifying beauty of pure self. The path to true freedom is paved with the ashes of your old self. A self that was comfortable, admired, but utterly false. It's the willingness to be nobody, to finally be anybody. The terror and the triumph. The ultimate cost, the ultimate reward. A life unburdened. A spirit unleashed. The raw, throbbing pulse of existence finally heard.